West Indies Cricket, Caribbean Cricket Podcast. West Indies Cricket, Caribbean Cricket Podcast.
Yes. I actually don't know if you lot can hear me. Let me know in the comments if you can hear me. I've got a brand new laptop, and I just played the intro, and I couldn't even hear the sound. And I reckon it's probably because the sound is coming through the speakers. Output device speakers. Yeah. 1 second, people. Let me just play about with some stuff. Right. Can you lot still hear me? Just let me know in the comments if you can hear me before I continue, because I was playing about with a bit of stuff here and there, you know. Right, let me get this feed up. Okay, here we go. Yeah, so people, new laptop. I should be looking a bit cleaner. I should be looking a bit fresher. First ball, uppercut, 4 runs. Was that 6, in fact? That might have been 6. So Hope and Athena's opening today. Was that a 6? It was a 6. First ball, 6. Bit of green tinge on this wicket. Duffy serves up a wide one, and Hope goes after it and is able to just guide that over third man boundary for 6. Looks a bit gloomy out there. I wonder if rain's going to intervene. I'm only doing this for the first innings, by the way, people. It's midnight in the UK. That one's straighter. Hope turns that onto the onside. They should come back for... No, they only get 1. If you haven't seen the team as yet, the team is as follows. Alec Athene, Shea Hope, obviously captain and wicket keeper. Akeem Geese, Roston Chase, Sherfane Rutherford, Rodman Powell, Jason Holder, Romario Shepherd, Matthew Ford, Shamar Springer, Jaden Seals. So Django... is out for Chase. I can't even remember what the team was for the rained off one because I didn't even care. Like, I went to bed. But Django is out for Chase and Seals is in for Akil Hussain. So we shall see. Straight one and tucks Athena's up, no run. D Major General says, why is Rutherford still in the ODI squad and King is dropped? Can I be real with you, right? Can I be real? And I strongly suggest that a lot of West Indian fans get with this script here. Sometimes just accept a squad for it is. Like, I clicked open when I got the squad through. Wide one, and Athena's guides that down. Backward point for 1. When I checked my updates to see who'd got in the squad, can I tell you my honest opinion? I read it, and my honest opinion was I don't care. Like, I genuinely don't care. Yeah, okay, John Campbell's in. Yeah, Brandon King's been dropped. Hussain and Multi are out. The Josephs are injured. Simmons is injured. Blades is injured. Springer is in. And I was just looking at the squad going, I don't care. I don't care who gets picked. Like, these talking points about who's in and who's not in are actually, when you properly deep it, the talking points are hella boring. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I care about who wins the matches, but I feel like going back and forth on who's in the squad and who's not in the squad, it's just bald men fighting over a comb. Who cares? Like, 99% of players in the Caribbean are crap anyway. So who cares who's in the team and who isn't in the team? One hand off the bat, down the ground. There's, well, the fielders are in, so it's 1 bounce 4 from Shea Hope. Now, I fully understand that I'm probably like in a minority here in terms of just not caring. But at some point as a West Indian fan, you just got to see squads for what they are. Like, could Santoki and I do a video about the naming of the ODI squad? Yeah, of course we can. But if I'm being realistic, I just don't care. I don't care anymore. Like, we could do a video and we could talk for 20 minutes, but I don't care. Like, it just is it at this point, all squads are just it is what it is. Like, there's no silver bullet players in the Caribbean, so it don't really matter who gets picked. All of them are going to have to try their best regardless, so it doesn't really matter. Kyle Jamieson takes the ball at the other end. Athanase is on strike. Hope is 11 off 4. Athanase 1 from 2. Jameson gives Athanase a bit of width. He goes after it. Don't get anything on it. Machel Atherton says, big up on the increase in production value to finally look like you got a DSLR camera and some better lighting. Yeah, something like that. Something like that. I don't know if any of you remember that a few weeks ago, I said that my laptop was basically dying. So my old laptop is dead. Don't worry, people. Before anyone thinks that I'm rich, I didn't pay for this laptop. I won't tell you how I got it, but and gone for one. Athanase caught and bowled, soft as anything. Jameson was a bit fuller. Jameson's a tall man, and he manages to use all of his levers to catch it on the court and bowled. Super soft dismissal. Athanase threw the shot too early and just lobs it back to Jameson. Yeah, so that was a no. It wasn't a sweep shot. It was a check shot. He was through it too early, and unfortunately for him, it lobbed up in the air to the one player on the pitch who's about 10 foot tall. So Jameson just took it on his follow through. So yeah, well done to that opening partnership. I think we need to have a genuine conversation about Athanase, though. Can I be real about Athanase? I'm not altogether convinced about Athanase as an opener in T20 cricket. Like, he's all right, but I'm not convinced. That doesn't mean he's bad, though. I'm not convinced doesn't mean that Athanase is a bad T20 opener, but I just don't see him ever being an explosive T20 opener. So if we start the World Cup, because obviously King has been dropped, right? So if we start the World Cup and our openers are Lewis and Athanase, then but again, there's no one else, so like, it just is what it is, man. Jameson into Orgis, defends that. I saw, by the way, so I don't know if anyone's seen, Windward Islands have announced their Super 50 squad. I noticed that Kavem Hodge wasn't in it, which rather suggests to me that when the test squad is announced for New Zealand, I think you can pretty much assume that Kavem Hodge is going to be in it. On the pool, or Geese, has he got enough on it? Yes, he has them, and fielders are in, so there's no one out there. Square the boundary. Square boundary, square leg boundary. 1 run, 4. Mangesh says, what are the chances of Lewis and Hetmeyer back for the World Cup? Lewis definitely, if he's fit. Hetmeyer probably, but he shouldn't be because he shows his face when he feels like. But yeah, our opener situation is tragic. Like I said, I think people need to get with the script and get realistic. If this West Indies squad goes to the World Cup in India, success is getting out of whatever group they're in, and that's it. Yeah, I've heard this as well, that Hodge is in the test squad. Everyone's talking about OJ Shields potentially being in the test squad. He's definitely in the warm-up squad in Antigua at CCG. I'm going to just say it now. If it does come to pass, I'm just going to say it now. Under no circumstances should OJ Shields be anywhere near any West Indies team. But again, it is what it is. Like, whatever. But he should be he can barely make Jamaica's team, much less you're going to say he should go to New Zealand. Allow me. And I'm a Jamaican, and even I'm saying he can't even barely make Jamaica's team. So it's just allow it, innit? Like, anyways, 4 runs in the over. Hope plays that through the covers. Green Tobago Tours. This West Indies team can win the next World Cup. Shut up. Allow it, man. You West Indies fans need to be stopped, man. Allow it. Allow it. I'm too tired for all this. It's midnight. Allow me. Allow me with all this. So what's the score? Let me just update the score actually. Duffy into Hope. That's gone up in the air. Is anyone going to take it? Down, loads in. Yeah, and the keeper takes it. That's 20 for 2. Jaja City, Jaja. Yeah, Duffy bangs it in. Hope wants to pull it. Angry with himself. All the way up in the air and down to the keeper. The good news is, oh shit, I didn't want to put that there. The good news is that I'm not even doing a second innings of this watch along. I'm just doing the first innings. It looks like West Indies are set to collapse, so I can just go to my bed. So this is good so far. Right, who's out? Who's in now? Who's this? Is this Chase? Who the hell? Yeah, so Chase is in next. It's looking murky. It looks like it's going to rain out there in New Zealand. When you rise up, getting meant to be rise up, full of energy, rise up, and so when they fired up. Anyways, like up the live, people. Like, share, subscribe. Send it to your people in your WhatsApps. Send it in your Snapchats. Send it in your TikToks. Send it in your Facebooks. Duffy into Chase. Dabs that onto the onside for 1. Bruce Harry looking for a 105 all out. This match feels low key, cuz. You know when like you're watching a match and you're basically asleep because the atmosphere is low key. That's where I'm at right now. That's where I'm at, cuz. I've got a gym session at 9 o'clock. So it's one of my days where I'm not at my day job tomorrow. So I've got a gym session at 9. So I'm only looking to do 1 innings here and then get my 7 hours sleep. Full, bowled him. Augie's gone for 8. 21 for 3. Yep, this is shit, cuz. Real shit out here. These man, imagine. I said to myself, let me do a watch along to see these men in their last game. And here we are, 2.3 overs in, and it's 21 for 3. These men just shitting down the place, cuz. I said I'd do the first innings only and then go to my bed. But the way these men are going, the match is going to be over in the time it would usually take a first innings to be over. So I was expecting to basically do until 1:45 in the morning UK time. The match could be over at 1:45 in the morning. 21 for 3 West Indies, or Geese gone for 8. The ball's nipping about. The ball's nipping about out there. West Indies can't cope. Everyone all at sea. If you've just tuned in, Athenaeus went first. Check shot lob up to Jameson, caught and bowled. Duffy then banged one in and Hope just hit it straight up in the air and back down. And we've just seen Geese, clean bowled by Duffy. 2 wickets for Duffy. He's been the standout bowler in this series. And out comes Ducksman Shafane Rutherford. What is it now for Rutherford? In his last 11 out of his last 15 or 16 T20 innings, he has scored under 10 runs. He's got 5 ducks in that time. Let's see what Rutherford can do. Surely he can't. Surely he can't get under 10 again. Surely he can't duck out again. He's surely got to do something. It can't always be just shit down the place. Duffy into Rutherford. First ball. Nicks fishes at one outside the stump, nearly nicks off to the keeper. Toy, that was a good delivery. You know that one that got Orgeese? That was a good delivery, you know. Orgeese, a Ute man, tried to flick it on the onside, but Duffy got a hint of movement in swinger. Orgeese didn't know what was going on. Anyways, Rutherford nearly nicked off first ball. Let's see what he's going to do with his second ball. Down the ground, nicks, gone, duck. It's another duck for Rutherford. Absolutely atrocious, brainless, shithouse cricket. Fuck off. Brainless, dog shit cricket. Fuck off, Rutherford. Shithouse stuff. Awful, awful stink cricket. $21 for 4 after 2.5 overs. This is fucking shit. I'm not even angry. Like this is just these men in it. Like this is remember how I started the stream, right? Everyone, if you've just joined on this stream right now, rewind to what I said at the beginning of this stream when I said, who cares who's been picked for West Indies squads? 99% of these men are shithouse. So it doesn't matter who gets picked because there's no silver bullets out there. These guys are shit, cuz. What on earth was Rutherford doing? What on... I'm not even blaming Sammy and them, man. They're obviously trying to help him get back into form. But your first ball, you fish outside off stump, nearly nick off. Your second ball, you run down the wicket like a dunce, man. What was the shot even supposed to achieve? And you nick off to the... Danian Denny says Rutherford should hold a drop for the way he's got. Now, I actually agree with that. I actually agree. It's not, I don't mind you ducking out. I don't mind you getting less than 10, but there's a way to get out. And the thing for me with Rutherford right now is all of his dismissals are just reckless, brainless, reckless cricket. Something is going on for him. Clearly something is going on for him. Who was in the live watch along on game 2? Do you remember what I said should happen next? I said you have to now manage Rutherford. Putting him into the fire isn't going to fix this. If you're going to keep him with the squad, cool, but tell him to just stay in the nets. You can't be just throwing him out into the fire like this. His head is gone. His head looks like he's spinning. He looks like he's just spinning on his head top, like he's all over the gaff. 21 for 4 after 3 overs. Jameson into chase, tucks it onto onside, no run. Sorry, people, I'm just updating Twitter. Bear with me. That one just clears mid on 4 runs. Straighter, no run there. AS 100 says they really need that sports psychologist to work with Rutherford. Yeah, if the sports psychologist is there, he has to work with him. Yes. Where are all those Guyanese uncles and warriors? They're usually on Facebook, and they're usually over 55 years old, and they usually just defend Guyanese players no matter what. Where are they? Because I'd love to know what they're saying. That's a wide ball, that one again. I'd love to know what they're saying. Like, would they still be defending Rutherford out of pure Guyanese bias, even though it's obvious to the rest of us in the Caribbean that he is down horrendous right now? Loads of swing. Where's he gone? Oh, no. Just taking down the leg side. No run. Mash, what would be your ideal top 4 based off of form and squad for the World Cup? We've got no openers. Shea Hope at 3. And we've got no number 4. There, that's the answer. No openers unless Evan Lewis we can stick him back together like Humpty Dumpty. Shea Hope at 3. No one at 4. Though at this rate, Shimron Hetmeyer, who plays for West Indies when he feels like, probably walks straight back into the team just because he's there. Not even because he should. He's just there, so he just walks back in. Oh, that one outside the stump. Chase goes after it. Doesn't nick off. No run. Mike Legend with the super chat. Cheers, Mike. He says, Mash, this is for a cold one and a cheese sandwich for the nerves. Yeah, listen, I think at least West Indies, they must have known that I was staying up. And they were like, you know what? Let's let this stink London man go to bed early today. Let's just shit down the place so he can go to his bed. So at least there's that. What's the score? 26 for 4 after 4 overs. Anyways, as Fireball says, We got our one win, and that's the main thing. That one win we got might be our sole win for the whole tour. We didn't win the last time we were in New Zealand. We didn't win any games on tour. So you know what? We've got our one win. Let's stop. Beggars can't be choosers. Defended by Powell, no run. Who's bowling? Oh, Duffy, third over. Tatted Prince, 007 says, just joined. Did I miss a Rutherford cuss out? Yeah, I think I did about 15 swear words in the space of 30 seconds. Dabbed, leg side, no run. Oh, bit too much movement there. Wraps him on the pad. They'll run through for the bye. 27 for 4 after 4.4 overs. Big up anybody who's in the live. Like, share, subscribe. All of that, all of that, all of that. Algorithm. Share it in the Facebooks. Share it in the WhatsApps. Share it in the TikToks. Share it in the Snapchats. Share it in your OnlyFans. Oh, he beats him on the outside edge. No run. Ronaldo says, once the ball stops moving outside the power play, I'm back in our low order to get us a good score. Evan Lewis is currently about to go and play in one of them T10 leagues. Can't remember which one. One of them Middle East T10 leagues. That's what he's doing right now. So he's just come back from injury and he's off to go play T10 cricket. Drive. They'll come through for 1. 28 for 4. Is that the end of the over? End of the 5th over, West Indies 28 for 4. Mike Johnson says, Mash, I can't do this anymore. I'm done watching. I can't believe I fought sleep for this. Yeah, I don't blame you, Mike, because I'm sitting here right now going, can I even make it to the end of the innings? That's what I said. That was the time I set myself. But already one more wicket, and I think I'm done. Anyways, up and over the covers there by Powell, 4 runs. Oh, so it's 32 for 4 after 5. Sorry, I thought it was already the end of the over. Kirk Arnold, the Boys and Men activist, says that Rutherford shouldn't be in the ODI series. He deserves a test back home to Guyana. Yeah. King got dropped, but Rutherford's still there trying to regain his form. Green Tobago Tours says, you guys will regret sleeping on our boys in this match. They will win. Sleeping on our boys? Why for that? Sachin says, Mash, how do you deal with burnout and stress from your work personal life? Good question. Very good question. So as you know, and as most people know who follow Caribbean Cricket Podcast, I'm part-time this year. Oh, that's on the pool chase. There's no one out there at Cow Corner, so he'll be able to come through for 2. Obviously, you'll know that I'm part-time, and then I try and do some CCP stuff on the Thursday, Friday. It's not easy. I won't try and pretend it's easy. Even though I'm part-time, I'm 3 days a week, but I'm basically working 5, and then try fit some CCP stuff around that. Whole point is to try and make CCP financially viable. That's why I've gone part-time, but we shall see. Who knows? That's why I keep saying to people, algorithm. Flashing drive there, or slash even from Chase, 1 run, 35-4. Yeah, so that's why I always tell people to help with the algorithms, like, share, subscribe, share. Everything helps Caribbean Cricket Podcast grow. Big ups, by the way, because we've just passed the 15K mark. So we now have 15,000 followers on YouTube, subscribers, 21,000 on X, 6,000 on Instagram, 4,500 on TikTok, 3.5 on Facebook. So we're everywhere. We're everywhere, people. You can find us everywhere. Pulled for 1. Daniel Hing says, stayed up till 1 a.m. for nothing. Good night, everyone. Yeah, the soldiers are all falling right now. Bear Man are saying, I stayed up for this. Let me go my bed, yeah. I reckon I can make it to 10 overs before I just lock off the live. G says, Mash, you might want to take a break from these men. They aren't good for your mental headspace. It's true, you know. These men mess up my mental. It's true. Notice how I haven't dropped a video this week. There's been like 2 things from Yannick for Caught Behind the Mics, and Toki did a solo video today. That's a handsome pull, just over mid-on. And did he get 4? Has he hauled that in? I think that might be a 4. They'll have to check that. Yeah, so I haven't even done a video this week because I just took a break. I had my daughter on the weekend. Work's been hectic. And I said, you know what? Let me not even do nothing. The only reason I'm doing this watch along is because I was at a gig earlier on tonight, some live music. And by the time I got home, it was 11 o'clock. I said I might as well just stay up and do the first innings watch along. I wish I'd never done. I wish I'd gone bed an hour ago, cuz. Fireball says, West Indies losing a nothing T20 can't vex me. I had an exam today and I have a work to worry about. Yeah, big up Fireball. Fireball's got his priorities right. Orlando Francis says Brandon King shouldn't play for West Indies for a couple months. What about Rutherford then? Who's this now? Nisham. Driven down to deep point for 1. 41 for 4. Last ball of the power play. Mayor Patel says, you guys at CCP do awesome stuff. Hope you can do it full time in future. Enjoy listening to your video stream. Thank you so much for the support. I might as well tell people now. Ramesh, Super Singer, is on the show tomorrow. We're recording something tomorrow, him and myself. So look out for that. That's dropping tomorrow. It's not about the academy, funny enough. I won't tell you what the topic is, but yeah, we're recording that tomorrow. So look out for that to drop. That's a good lofted drive there from Powell for 4 or 6, in fact, to end the over. 47 for 4 at the end of the power play. It's a good over. 15 off it. Verdi Ferrier with the super chat. No, not even a comment, but thank you so much for the super chat, Verdi. Much appreciated. Any support helps keep the channel growing, so that's very much appreciated. Sachin says that blue soap can't fix Rutherford. He needs an exorcism with a pinter broom for Betal Hijumbi. Yeah, so Rutherford needs a washout. Right, so restrictions are done. West Indies going at 7.8, Chase 14 from 13, Powell 11 from 7, and Bracewell comes into the attack. So we get spin for the first time. Manav says this is a flat pitch. All they had to do is play it safe for a couple of overs and not be dumb. Yeah, exactly. G says this match shows why we can't really leave Chase out. He might be our most vital player low key. I think there's an argument to be had around that, to be fair. 48 for 4 after 6.1. Big up everybody in the live. Like, share, subscribe. Tell a friend, algorithm. Down the ground by Powell. Did he get enough on that? Gone. 48 for 5. Powell danced down the wicket, caught the toe end of the bat, and is caught at deep cover by the Singapore guy or Hong Kong guy. What's his name? Chapman. 48 for 5 after 6.2 overs. A nothing delivery. Powell got a rush of blood to the head. Every single dismissal in this innings has been dunce. Oh, bomber clouds. Oh, rascals. Pure bat up and catch cricket is what I'm watching today. My eyes are stinging, cuz. My eyes are stinging me. And I'm watching this. I feel like O'Shane. I feel like O'Shane Thomas when he goes none for 100 from 10 overs. I'm in the trenches right now watching this one. Jason Holder coming into bat after 6.2 overs. West Indies 48 for 5. Bomber class. Oh, rascals. Mike Legend with the super chat. He says 1:46 a.m. here. What country are you in? What country is Mike in? Hold the tucks on the side one room. There might be some fireworks later from the low order, but I am like you. I'm packing it in if we lose another wicket or two in the next 5 overs. Yeah, Mike's had enough. We're gonna have another fallen soldier. Wherever Mike is, whatever country he's in, it looks like we've got another fallen soldier very, very soon. The thing is, when I leave this watch along, I'm not even telling you lot. I'm just going to just end the stream and go to my bed. Lofted again. Oh, there's no one out there. One bounce fielded. Kelly says, and this is a good point, everyone talking about King and Rutherford being out of form. This doesn't account for half of the foolishness going on here. Yeah, 100%. Every dismissal has been ridiculous. Every single one has been ridiculous. There's still 14 overs to go, and these men have played. These men have played like they're trying to secure a wine in the last 10 minutes of the dance. You know them ones? Anyone ever been? You know them ones where like you're thirsty and you're in the dance. Maybe you're thirsty at carnival and you ain't secured not one wine and you're just frantic. Eyes are just going everywhere. You're frantically looking for a wine. But the more frantic you get, the more no gal wants you to wine them. That's what it's been like watching this match. Frantic, stinky men looking for wines in the last 10 minutes of the dance. Yuck. Yuck. $50 for 5 after 7 overs. Ish Soldi is coming in to bowl his first over at 50 for 5 after 7. First one, full toss, punch down the ground for 4 by Roston Chase. the back foot this time. Sensible batting here by Chase. He's 21 from 17. Actually playing the conditions rather than just trying to dance down the wicket for no reason. Oh, yeah. That one nearly chops onto the stumps there by Holder. Played it late. You know, then one catches the toe end of the bat and bounces down the ground. Nearly spins back onto his stumps. Surprised it didn't. Oh, again, good bowling by Soldi, but Holder gets one. Jay says, how is the pitch playing? It's not a 56 for 5 pitch is all you need to know. Again, waits in it, Chase, dabs it to the onside. They'll take one. Ends of the over, 57 for 5 after 8. I know there's one more ball to go, sorry. Tell a lie. One more to go. Kirk says, what about Ricky and Cornwall to open? Nope. Pushes him back, and they will take a single off the final over. 58 for 5 at the end of the 8th. Coming up to 1 o'clock in the morning in the UK. Do you know what, you lot? I might just duck out after 10 overs, you know. I don't know if I can go all the way to 20. Hold on. Have I got a piece of chocolate somewhere in my bag? Let me see if I can find some energy from somewhere. What? I found a piece of chocolate, people. I've got a piece of chocolate. This might give me some energy to keep going. Let's see what this can do for me. White chocolate as well. A bit of white chocolate. Eat this white chocolate, cuz. Who's this now? Satna? Yeah, we're gonna get bold. He's gonna take us there. Satna into Holder. Quicker ball. Onside for 1. I'm just eating my white chocolate. I'm giving you prime OnlyFans content right now. Oi! Big inside edge from Roston Chase. Misses the stumps. And he'll get 2. $61 for 5. This game sucks. Two is the call. Whipped down to deep mid wicket. 1 is all they get. How raunchy. Tucked, leg side, 1 run. I'm going to leave that comment up there because it's so full of raunch. And the thing is, I can't even blame you. When you watch a West Indies match like this, which come around like once a month, you just got to delve into the raunch. It's the only way out. Whipped, leg side, end of the over, 64 for 5. Patrick Lambert says, how can you swallow with West Indies in this mess? This is a raunchy statement. How can you swallow with West Indies in this mess? Patrick is getting raunchy out here. So what's going on now? So Bracewell's bowled 1, Soldy's bowled 1, Satner's bowled 1, Neesham's bowled 1, 3 for Duffy, 2 for Jameson. New Zealand got this well in control. Ish Soldy will bowl out the last over. Sorry, the 10th over, last one before the drinks break. Sachin says, Mash, do you think the players respect Sammy? Can't tell. But the thing is, I don't think many of these players would be any better with another coach. Dragged down from Soldy, and Chase gives that the treatment with a 6 over deep mid wicket. Chase 32 from 22. I'm trying to work out if I'm going to go to bed at the end of this over. Better ball. Chase goes after it. Inside edge into the onside. This is a good pitch to bat on. It's ridiculous what West Indies have done earlier on. Backs him up. Dab into offside. Holder wants 1. Would have been run out if he'd hit. Holder went way down the wicket. It was a run out if he'd hit. Don't know who missed it. Was it Chapman? But Holder survives. Yeah, Holder was well out of his crease. First game in Grenada is the 16th of November. Still waiting on start times, but that's what I've been told. O'Neill says, coaching is not the problem. Team selection is the problem. We can find a better team than this in the Caribbean. Go on then, name them. Name an alternative starting 11, O'Neill, that's better than this lot. So you can't pick anybody who's currently in the Caribbean or is currently a first choice player if fit. Name an alternative 11. That one, Holder goes after it outside the off stump. Doesn't connect, no run. Right, one more ball left before the interval. I might go after this ball, people. I'm tired out here. Wide. Oh my gosh, that's some awful cricket. Holder flashes at a wide one. It drops just in front of short third, who can't readjust himself, and then the ball goes through his legs, and Holder gets a fortuitous 4. I'm trying to work out how many more overs I can do, people. 10 overs gone, 75 for 5. I'm in a real battle to stay awake here. It's one of the deepest battles I've ever had. Yep, and we've had another fallen soldier. Osprey, he's tapped out. The soldiers are falling. The soldiers are falling all around us. Jake Glasgow says, to be fair, 75 after 10 hours is not bad. Yep, that's correct. It's just the 5 wickets that we lost, which is bad. Yeah. People, I'm coming back. Let me go get some water because they're on the drinks interval at the moment. Cha. Every time I go off the screen, people just disappear from the live stream. Oh, you man, come back. The drinks, they've had their drinks. We're back. I just caught a bit of extra life. I brushed my teeth, had a drink of water. I think I've got 3 more overs left in me. Bracewell into chase. Comfortably plays that down at 2 mid-on for 1. I've got 3 more overs left in me, I think. Down the ground by Holder. That's a big 6. Yeah, West Indies' approach at the beginning was dunce because there's runs on this wicket, but losing 5 wickets means there's so much to make up at the back end, which they could still do, to be fair. Right, Bracewell into Holder again. Again, working. Holder and Chase have played this well so far. Chase 34 from 26. Holder 16 from 13. Like, share, subscribe, people. Algorithm, algorithm, algorithm. Every little bit helps and counts. Yeah, they're just happy to work Bracewell here, pick up the ones and twos, and where there's a slot opportunity, they're putting it away, which is good cricket. Again, played down to long on, 1 run. Georgie P says, what happened to Sinclair? Give that banner a chance. I heard that he is being punished for several, not one, several disciplinary issues in Guyana cricket, not just pertaining to West Indies, but Guyana. And that's why he's being rehabilitated rather than just put straight back into the Guyanese team. I couldn't possibly comment on what those disciplinary issues are, but based on things I've heard, good. Slashes at that one, but there's protection out at deep cover. The fact that Sarwan said in his press release after Sinclair wasn't selected that they feel that this is the right thing to do for Sinclair. They didn't use the word discipline, but I think they said in his development. Like, anyone who's anyone knows that this man has been behaving badly, and that's why that's why I assume he's not in the Guyanese select side yet or again. But what's crazy about it is at the start of this year, Sinclair was an important part of the spin attack that bowled down Pakistan, right? To win one of the test matches in Pakistan. Goes after it, Chase. Doesn't connect toe end of the bat. No run. So in the space of 1 year, he's gone from bowling West Indies to helping bowl West Indies to a historic test match victory to can't make Guyana's squad. West Indies cricket in a nutshell. Dabbed to short thirds, and they get one. Fire starter. Dug in short, pulled by Holder for 1 run. When last the Leeward Islands produced a decent cricketer? Alzari Joseph? Right, people, I think I'm going at the end of this over. I can't continue. I've been doing this live we're just reaching the hour mark. I thought I could get to 20 overs, but I don't think I can do it, people. I peaked too soon. I thought I had more left in my tank, but I'm looking at my bed and all I'm thinking is, allow me, let me go to sleep. Please allow me. These men. 3 balls left to go before I make a final decision. Chase down the wicket. Oh, falls just short of mid-off, who then parries it around the corner and they come back for 2. No, for 1 only, actually. Yeah, Sachin says it's time for you to catch them Zeds. Yeah, we've done an hour, people. I tried my best. Nisham into Holder, dabs it, short third, quick single. They move to 90. Right, final ball of the 12th over. West Indies 90 for 5. Final ball of this stint, people. Thank you for those who jumped on for this live stream, who dropped in their comments. Much appreciated. Every little bit helps and counts. Algorithm. I'm actually surprised I managed to get to 115 people. So early in the UK, and this is not a T20 World Cup. I don't have to stay awake. I don't have to get taken there. Holder, chase, nicks off, and right on cue. Just as I said, it's time for me to go to bed. Short bounce. Chase tries to uppercut it, and all he does is play it straight into the hands of the wicketkeeper. And West Indies are 90 for 6. Astaghfirullah. I'm done out here. From dust we came, and to dust we shall return. West Indies 90 for 6 from 12 overs. It's time for me to go to bed, cuz. I can't do this no more. I can't do this no more, people. Roston Chase 38 from 32. You tried your best. I tried my best with this live. I didn't have it in me. The eyelids are drooping. I'm done, cuz. I can't do this for you lot no more. We've done 1 hour from midnight to just past 1:15, and West Indies are determined to lose this game. People, like I say, episode dropping tomorrow with Ramesh Singer. Look out for that. Got another episode dropping. Hold on, Santoki and I are dropping one tomorrow. What are we doing it on? What's the episode on? Hold on, people, one sec. Santoki and I, what are we doing an episode on? Hold on. I can't even. I'm still here, people, because I'm actually now looking to give you some admin stuff. What the hell is that show tomorrow we're doing? So Santoki and I are. No. Oh. Why has he called it that? I can't remember what we're doing it on. Right, so I'll do one more over, people, because they've started. Romario Shepherd has come out to bat. Holders 19 from 17. Shepherd's yet to face a ball. 90 for 6 West Indies. I'll just get through this over and then jog on. Soldy's the bowling. That's turned into the onside for 1. 91 for 6. Holder moves to 19. Soldy, us. Soldy into Shepherd, waits on it, pulls it, but there is cover. Deep square. So Soldy continues, 0 for 21 from 2.3 overs. He always makes something happen, though, Soldy. Dragged wide, gone. 92 for 7. That shit. Holder tries to slash it, just slashes it right into the hands of Point, and the Holder goes for 20 from 19, and it is 92 for 7. just before that wicket happened, I said Ish Sodhi has a knack of making things happen, and he's made it happen by getting Holder to slash straight to Jimmy Neesham at backward point. I'm going bed. Forget this. Come on, guys. Allow me in it. I've got to go. If you're building a team towards the World Cup, why drop Django? Yeah, but who did they drop Django for? Chase? Like, what is... Allow me. Right, listen, people, 92 for 7. I think we know where this match is going. I think we know who's going to win it. So respectfully, as it approaches 1:30 in the morning in the UK, I'm going to tap out now, people. Thank you so much for those who came through for this. Definitely over 5,000 views, probably more last time I checked. Thank you for those who dropped comments in. Thank you for those who did the super chat. I reckon, so I'm going to bed at 1:20. I think West Indies will be done. They got 7 overs and 2 balls to go. Chances are they'll be done within the next, 30 minutes? We shall see. Let me just wait for this ball. Sodhi into Ford. Ford already wanted to get down on one knee and pull it. That wasn't a clever shot. Gets away with it. No run. I'll wait for this final ball, people. Then it's the end of the 13th. We can update the score and I can go about my business. Okay, here we go. Ish Sodhi to Matthew Ford. Final ball of the 13th over. Oh, Ford is forward, defends, no run. So that brings an end to the 13th over. West Indies 92 for 7. Thank you for joining me so far. I'll be back tomorrow's episode with Ramesh, episode with Santoki. Look out for it, people, and enjoy the rest of the match if you can. Peace.
West Indies Cricket, Caribbean Cricket Podcast. West Indies Cricket, Caribbean Cricket Podcast.